Hey, ever here from Influence Builder, and happy Tuesday. We're just starting the week. Geez, I don't know where you guys are located, but we are in the South and it's getting cold. Although I say that and it's not really that cold. It's like in the 70s, but you know, your blood thins, they say, when you have warmer weather or when you're in weather climates. So I hope you guys are enjoying your week so far. And I'm going to shift gears and we're going to talk about Facebook ads. Yay. So it's really been interesting the last week and a half. We've been talking to a lot of people, me and my team, and there's a theme coming up. There's a theme coming up for everyone, which is I tried Facebook ads. And emphasis on the tried. I tried, meaning that they don't use them anymore. And the reason they don't use them anymore is that they couldn't get them to work for them. And I completely understand. In fact, Facebook ads in the past were the bane of my existence. I did not like them. We couldn't get them to work. We hired professionals to do them for us, cost us thousands of dollars, and zero return. Zero return. Yeah, it feels like the house in the money pit, right? It feels like I just wasted all this money on a lost cause. And what I've taken from all those experiences, because there was more than one, there were several of these, is that it takes more than just running the ads. It's not the ads themselves that actually make Facebook ads successful for you. It's everything. It's everything. So this is why I tell people, I'm like, your Facebook ads are a compliment. They are a compliment to everything that you already know that you're doing well. So when we started doing really well with our ads, it's because we were doing a couple things. One of the things is that we were really upping our organic marketing game, meaning that we were on the ground talking to people, seeing what was going on in their businesses and how we could help. And it was really that, how can we help you? What are some of the things that you need to see? And enticing those guys to have more conversations with us or come into our Facebook groups and teaching what they asked us to teach them. So all those things add up. All of those moments of organic marketing add up, and you get to reuse the information and you get to attract not only the people that you have been talking to, but the ones that you haven't been talking to when you do your Facebook ads right. And so that's one of the things we did. We upped our organic marketing game. Seems a little counterintuitive. I'm going to do non-organic marketing. Why would I turn around and first get good at organic marketing? And this is the thing, a lot of the bigger names are doing that. They're not just relying on non-organic marketing tactics or advertising. They're doing both. So we noticed a big difference when we started to do that, when we started to get really good at organic marketing. And I'm not just talking about a couple weeks or a couple days of organic marketing. I'm talking months of organic marketing only, just to get a strong foundation and to get some systems in place. So if you have been doing organic marketing, awesome. You've gotten yourself set up really well so that you can test and you can tweak and you can start building your list even faster with ads and some other growth strategies, which we're going to give you guys a ton of them anyway here. So that's one thing that we changed. What was the other thing that we changed? With our organic marketing, we started to understand big picture for these guys. And it wasn't just that they needed a big solution. They needed right now solutions. So the right now solutions we started creating amazing lead magnets with, right? So that's a big part of how we've been able to go from just organic marketing to organic marketing and Facebook ads and have those convert extremely well, is that we started to solve the immediate smaller challenges, problems, pain points, what have you. And it made a big difference because people will sign up. They will give you their email, their phone number if you have the answer to one of the things that they're struggling with, and they need that one thing in order to get to their next step. So let's just look at this from a holistic standpoint. Their next step, their big step, is most likely for those of you that have high ticket is working with you, right? In some capacity. So they can't get to you if they've got a little boulder in their way, right? I know some people are like, they can jump over that boulder, but not all of us are superhuman. So a boulder in the way means stop. So when we started to look at those challenges, those problems, those pain points, and giving them a remedy, we had more people come into our funnels. We had more people that were interested in our bigger offers. And then we turned around and ran ads, because if it was happening to our ideal clients who were already in our organic marketing funnels, most likely it was happening to a lot more than just them. So we turned those into freebies, turned it around, and we saw our lead magnets do extremely well on Facebook ads. And not just well, like, hey, they're doing okay. These are converting at low price points. So right now in the industry, people are having a hard time even getting emails for less than $5. We're getting emails for around $1. So we're getting people to sign up and watch all the way through our trainings for $3. So another way, it's a webinar, but we don't do the webinar. We don't do Facebook ads, the webinars. We do just smaller trainings. But it's the same thing. It's a webinar. So getting people onto webinars, I mean, it's costing upwards of $20, $30, $40, $50 per lead to sign up for a lot of people. So that's kind of the difference, is that it's a holistic approach. There's a couple things to add in. If you're already doing those things, great. It may be time to start doing ads. Now, the third thing that we did, so it's not even just enough to get people in with a pain point. In fact, you really do need that organic marketing to be able to understand what are their biggest challenges right now. So, and then to create those lead magnets based on that. So for those of you who are like, yeah, but I still want an ongoing flux of leads that I can get in without having to do all this organic marketing. So organic marketing can take up a lot of time, especially as you are in growth phase looking to scale. The other thing with organic marketing is that it is extremely challenging to use only that to scale. So in order to scale, a lot of people start doing advertising. And Facebook ads is still one of the best platforms when it comes to targeting. So here's the other thing that we did, is that we started to use quizzes, and we use quizzes for engagement. This is more of a brand awareness. So when you're getting in front of a cold audience, and anyone who is not an actual uploaded custom audience in Facebook ads, and a custom audience is it's basically a list of your emails that you have on your email list, or that you have collected from your Facebook groups. That's a custom audience. So anything beyond a custom audience is one, a lookalike from that custom audience, which is still cold traffic. It's not the same people. It's very similar people. So you have a better chance of them being enrolled in what you're doing. But everything else is cold prospects on Facebook and Instagram when you do those ads together. So with that in mind, they don't know who you are. So you have to do some awareness campaigns. Now, a lot of people don't have time to do the brand awareness, or they don't have the extra cash flow to do brand awareness, which makes sense. Facebook ads can get really expensive. And that's one of the things that everyone says, start with brand awareness. And what we have found is that you don't have to start with brand awareness. You can start getting leads in immediately, and then warm them up in your prospect pools like a Facebook group. You can also warm them up in your email list and send them emails that are segmented to them. You can also broaden out those emails if they're still trying to figure out what they're doing in your platforms. That's okay too. All of that can be done. But this is the thing, is that you can get cold prospects into those funnels to warm them up even more through Facebook ads by using quizzes. So quizzes, and when they're done right, they're engaging, they're exciting. They introduce you as the business owner as well. without having to have an introduction before. So we have found that quizzes expedite that process of having to have um, engagement ads beforehand and having to spend that money. So you can actually go from cold prospect to paying client much faster. And in the land of Facebook ads, in the land of social media and digital marketing, it's always better to see what you can do faster because it does move at a fast pace and people move at a fast pace in social. So those are the three things we did. So number one, we beefed up our organic marketing. We did. And we didn't just spend a couple weeks. We did months of beefing up our organic marketing. So we did that before we started running ads. I will say that we didn't wait months. We started ads pretty quickly, but we did have to first get a system in place with our organic marketing. Second thing that we did is that we started to create amazing lead magnets based on the right now challenges. So those lead magnets proved to convert with our organic traffic. So our organic marketing, that traffic, they converted. So once we knew that, then we wanted to scale, and we wanted to scale and not have to spend a ton of money on brand awareness with our ads. So instead, we did quizzes. So our quizzes not only equal brand awareness, but they actually equal leads. And then we bring them into our prospect pools, we bring them into our email marketing systems, and then we can nurture them on a more personal level rather than if we were to do it the way that a lot of people are teaching, which is engagement ads, I call it top of funnel ads. And we would have to spend money bringing those people in. Now we have some more hacks rather than that, but if I was going to give you my top 3 ways, those are my top 3 ways. If I would have known this back several years ago, there's no way I wouldn't have made my money back on Facebook ads. And we're talking almost 10K between management and ad spend. So for those of you that are like, I tried them, they don't work. You are preaching to the choir. I get it. And I'm going to say they don't work the way they used to. And even then they didn't work, which was several years ago when they were supposed to work easy peasy and they still didn't. So, no worries. There are ways to utilize Facebook ads. It is a holistic approach. It's a whole approach. It's not just I'm going to throw ads up. My copy is going to be amazing. I'm going to do video because everybody says to do video. There has to be a strategy and an intention and a purpose behind these. And there has to be a little bit of work done beforehand. So I hope that helps. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you guys have like, I throw in your hands, I'm not doing them, not ever doing them. Don't give up. You can scale. You can scale. You can take your business to where you want to new heights where you want to, and you can do it without spending 80, 100 hours a week on organic marketing. So that was a big reason why I decided to figure this out, is so that I didn't have to work so hard. I didn't have to pay my team so much, although I pay them a lot too, because they're amazing. And so that I could have more of an impact. So I hope that helps. You guys leave any questions for the quiz. If you guys are at this level where you're like, okay, I've got my organic marketing game down. I'm doing this every single day. I'm tired. I need something else to help me. You really want to come to our Quiz to Cash. So our Quiz to Cash event is October 28th and 29th. Don't worry if you can't make all the sessions. They are going to be recorded. You are going to get those recordings. So, because I mean, it's a Thursday and Friday. I want everyone to come that can come. You're going to want to grab these. We are starting our pre-work on Friday. So everyone that signed up so far is going to get the pre-work. And if you guys haven't signed up and you really want to, and you're ready and you feel like you're in this place, then I highly, highly suggest you go ahead and go get a ticket. So I will drop after this is done. I will go ahead and drop the link to Quiz to Cash. Let me know if you have any questions. Share your experiences with Facebook ads. I know some of you guys have probably had some pretty decent ones. Not all of us have to go through, the drudges to get to get to the gold. Some of you guys have been able to do this really well. So I'd love to hear the positive stories too of just starting out with Facebook ads and how they've converted for you. So I hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you soon.